This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. Discover, discuss, implement. Those are the 3 stages of creating the Jacobs Retirement Roadmap. Yep, a roadmap to get you where you want to go in retirement. Tom Jacobs can help you plot your course, avoiding all those road closures, detours, and slippery slopes along the way. And Tom is here now to get us started. Good to see you.
Thank you.
That roadmap, let's talk a little bit about it, because people they may have an idea for what they want retirement to look like. They just don't know how to get there, right?
Well, there's so many moving parts, and it's important that we look at all of those moving parts and then how they work together. It's kind of like an orchestra. I mean, we got to make sure the violins and the flutes and everything's working, cohesively.
Yes. And so what does cohesive look like in the retirement roadmap that you create, Tom?
So think of the roadmap as looking at the different milestones along the journey in retirement. So one of those first milestones is, how do we tackle Social Security? What's the best way? At 62, at full retirement age, do we wait till 70? Do I claim on my spouse? Does she claim on me? I'm not sure, but we're going to run a report. We're going to maximize your Social Security. Same type of a discussion if you were to have a pension. How are we going to handle taxes? What's our tax strategy? Are we saving all of our money in tax-deferred retirement accounts, or have we started Roths and other vehicles that we can take money? And again, we put that all together in the roadmap, which is just a guide to help our clients understand how we're going to get from today to the finish line.
And the closer you get to the finish line, the less risk you want, right? You encourage people to move out of the risky position that they've been encouraged to be in during their working years.
That's right. And key thing, my clients typically are not 20 and 30 and 40. Those folks have the time to go up and down with the market. But once we are approaching, getting closer to retirement, perhaps we're already retired, now's not the time to be in the casino. Now's the time to have our money in a safe spot. We want to keep it growing, but we just want to take risk off the table.
But some folks may want to go to the casino, and that may be part of their retirement plan. You've heard it all, haven't you?
Well,
in terms of what people want.
Here's what I know. The longer we sit in a casino, the less likely we're leaving with money. The longer you keep your money in the market, the less likely you're going to have it. I mean, we're seeing crazy, incredible volatility. Right now, that's not the place to have your retirement money. It needs to be in a spot where you can't lose it. We can use it to create income. No matter what happens in the world, you're safe.
You and I have been talking about this for a while now and encouraging people to start looking at their lives and making a plan. And there have been changes. The economy is getting goofy.
Well, we are coming off of the longest bull run in the history of mankind. For the last decade, it really doesn't matter where your money's been. You've done just fine. Some things better than others, but no wipeout. Well, ever since the first of the year, now we're seeing incredible volatility. Everybody watching today, you have less money today than you had on December 31st of last year. And that's simply because the market's going up and down, and most people aren't reacting to that. And it's really important not to be complacent, but let's be proactive. Let's put together a plan. Let us show you how you can enjoy this money you work so darn hard to save.
So I'm thinking about sitting down with you. Maybe somebody at home is saying, I need to do this. What do they need to gather up in order to have that first sit down with you?
In a perfect world, if you have a copy of your most recent statements, that would be great. But what I find, Catherine, most people have a pretty good idea where their money is. They might not know the exact dollar amount, and that's okay. But, hey, Tom, we've got some money at Lake Michigan Credit Union in our checking account. We've got a CD at Bank of America. I've got my 401k at Steelcase. We've saved a little money over here. Most people have enough information for us to have a conversation.
All right. Get that conversation going. If you want to sit down with Tom, you need to give him a call. The phone number is there on the screen, but you can also check out his website. It's jacobsfs.com. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.